What's up, everybody? This is Justin Flinner coming to you live from Northern Virginia with the Justin Flinner podcast by My Metro Medicine. Today, it's the end of the week. It's Friday night. Actually, right now it's Saturday early morning. This week I received a text message from my father telling me that a relative had just recently passed. And it reminded me of something I was thinking about earlier on in the week, that what really does matter in our lifetime? What really is it that we should be focusing on with each breath that we take, with each day that we live, with each person that we meet, with each year that passes? Because actually yesterday, February 16th, was the first day of the Lunar New Year. So another year has passed. What is it that we have done? But also, what is it that we have focused on to get us to this point? What is it that we have lost sight of? What is it that truly matters? So the passing away of a family member reminded me that, in fact, nothing extraneous in our life matters. When you are, in fact, lying on your deathbed, when it is time for you to leave this earth, this realm, this existence, at least in this form that we know of, there is nothing else that matters except for your family, those who are closest to you. Because when you lie down and you're ready to take your last breath, when that time comes, you will only be looking at the people that are sitting or standing around you, in front of you, beside you, into their eyes, and thinking about the past, how you and they have gotten to this moment. Was it full of laughter? Was it full of love? Was it full of happiness? Was it full of anger? Was it full of regret? Is there an empty feeling? Is there a full feeling? What experiences have you filled your life with up to this point? The point that you're about to take your final breath. We get one life. We get one chance. Every day we get a new chance, but this life we get once. We get one chance at life. That's why the phrase YOLO, you only live once, YOLO, is so important and profound. If you just take a minute every day to think about, what impact am I going to have on my life, on the lives that are most important to me, and the people that I will meet today, the world around me? What impact am I going to make on this earth now? Not tomorrow, not a week from now, not 10 years from now. You have no idea if you will make it that far. I hope that we all do. But we have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. We might not wake up the next day. Late last year, there was another close family friend that passed away in the middle of the night. If you would have told him the night before that this was his final night on this earth, what would he have done? What experiences would he allowed himself to have for those last several hours? Not days, not weeks, not months, not years, hours, or even minutes. We get one chance. You get one chance at life. This is it. So don't wait until you are on your deathbed. If you are even lucky enough to have that opportunity, You might just pass away without even knowing it. This life is precious. It was a gift given to us from a higher power. Two human beings came together because they were also given life, and they're passing that on to you, which is a gift. And you have the responsibility to give that gift away to others. Doesn't matter if you are married or unmarried or have children or have no children, you have a responsibility to give your gift away to this world. And if you don't know what that gift is, trace back. Think what really matters in your life. What impact do you want to have on the world? What impact have you already had on the world? When you feel moved inside, when you know the experiences that you have had nourished you in a way that you cannot explain, but only feel, you have found what it is that you are meant to do, at least in that very moment. Every single moment is precious. Every breath that we take, every step that we take, every eye contact that we make, every smell, every taste, even if you don't have the ability to experience all of your bodily senses, everything that you do matters in every moment. So I urge you to question what it is that you are doing right now that will express your gift to this world, because we do have limited time. We do have a limited life. And we should be sharing it with the rest of the world. We should be giving it away, not holding it in. Don't wait for the right moments. Don't wait for retirement. Don't wait for graduation. Don't wait for your next birthday. Don't wait for the morning. You might never get any of them. So live your life to the fullest, not when it is convenient, not when you think it is right, but every single moment of your life. Don't miss any chances, because you'll never get them in the same capacity that they were offered to you in the first place. Nothing else matters except for what exists right now. When you are on your deathbed, nothing else matters except for what exists in that moment. Me, as an acupuncturist, I will not care one little bit about acupuncture when I am about to take my last breath. If I am gifted with the opportunity to be surrounded by my family, by my children, my wife, anyone who I love dearest in my life, or my friends who love me dear, if I am gifted with that opportunity, the last thing, the absolute last thing that I will be thinking about are the lectures that I have prepared for all of my students, the classes that I have taught, Tai Chi itself, acupuncture, Oriental medicine, the debates that go on between Western and Eastern. None of that matters to me at all when I think about how precious life truly matters. Any of those things I could drop at any point. At the drop of a hat, at the drop of a dime, I could turn my life around and do what it is and focus on what it is that is most important to me. We should all be able to have that ability at any time in our lives. Live in the now. Don't live tomorrow. Don't live in the yesterdays. Don't live in the past. Live here, right now, with me. You're hearing my voice. Hopefully this is a reminder to you that you need to do what it is that is most important in your life. So stop lollygagging. Stop wasting time. Stop putting things off. Stop. Just stop. And then start. Start filling in the gaps in your life. Start doing the things that you have been holding back on. Screw the fact that you're an introvert or an extrovert or whatever other labels society put on you. You don't put them on yourself. People tell you what that means, and then you figure out that you might or might not be one or the other. Any personality trait, any qualification, any characteristic that society teaches us, we make the choice to hold on to it, slap it on our back or on our front and say, this is who I am. Don't bug me. This is just who I am. Never let anyone else tell you who you are or who you are not. You have a gift, and it is your responsibility to give it away. It is nobody else's. So if you go through your whole life and you never get the chance to give it away, that is your choice, and it is our loss. Help us win. Help us win this life. Help us experience it with you. Help us move forward, not backward. Help us keep going, not stopping. Be right here with us all the time. Give us your gift. Tell me what it is that you love to do. Tell me what it is that you cherish the most, who it is that you cherish the most. And tell me how you've done it. What does love mean to you? What does love mean to me? Our emotions are filled with stories. Are they filled with stories of regret, of negative experiences, of pessimism, of judgment? Or are they filled with hope? Are they filled with love? Are they filled with optimism, positivity? The characteristic of someone who will never give up. Like I always tell my children, I ask them, I say, what is your name? And they tell me their name, and I say, and I ask them, and what will you do? And my son bravely says to me while looking me straight in the eyes, and I will never give up. If there's one thing in my life that I want my children to do, it is to succeed, but not succeed in the sense of making tons of money or getting the best job in the world, because those things will all perish at some point or another. They will all leave this planet just like we all will. They'll all disappear. Any organization, any practice will disappear. But the things that build us up inside, we can hold on to them. And if we choose to never give up and we always give out to the rest of the world without any expectation of receiving anything in return, we will live a life of fulfillment that you can't even imagine until you do. So, your gift to the world, please don't wrap it up and put it in a closet and store it away for a rainy day or a special occasion. Your gifts are meant to be given. This is not Christmas. This is not a birthday. And we shouldn't wait for those times. You should be constantly giving yourself away to the rest of the world. Constantly. So that when it is time for you to take your last breath, you can confidently look in the eyes of the people around you, and you don't even have to say a word. All you have to do is exhale, knowing that your life is complete. So go off and live your life. Give your gift to the rest of the world. I want to hear it. I want to share it with you. So please send me a message. Post something on Facebook underneath this podcast. Post it on any of the platforms wherever these podcasts exist. Wherever it is that you're listening to me right now. Share your gift with me. Come and talk to me in person. I'm happy to meet with you. I'd love to interview you. I do monthly interviews with people. Don't be afraid to ask me, could you do an interview with me? Any of these things. I want to get to know who you are, and I want the world to know who you are. It is our responsibility to do that. This is Justin Flinner coming to you live from Northern Virginia with the Justin Flinner Podcast by My Metro Medicine. That's all for this week. I'll talk to you guys next time. See ya.